Welcome to Maneuvering Music, a vocal music podcast based at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. My name is Carrie Sullivan, and I am pleased to be your host for today's episode. Today we'll be talking about a cappella music here on campus at Miami University. A cappella refers to a special kind of vocal music in which voice is the only instrument. While any kind of vocal music which lacks other instruments, such as singing in the shower, technically is a cappella, there is another form of a cappella music in which a group of voices use certain syllables and vowels to simulate the experience of instrumental music, usually beneath a solo voice singing the melody. A cappella music is much harder than it sounds. A group must be able to stay in tune using only their knowledge of the pitch, without other supplementary instruments to renew it. It also often includes choreography, especially in competition, which means the group must stay in rhythm without looking at one another. A cappella music is often technically challenging as well, with lots of chromatic passages and complex harmonies. Despite all that, our a cappella groups here at Miami do it, and do it well. We're going to hear each group describe what they do, and then listen to them perform. First, the Troublemakers.
Hi, my name is Rachel Kramer, and I am the president of the Miami University Troublemakers. We are an all-female group on campus that is currently 14 members. We usually have anywhere from 14 to probably 17 members, but this year we've got 14. We always participate in the normal a cappella events on campus, so we usually have, I believe, 4 to 5 concerts a year with all of the groups, plus one that's just for the Troublemakers, our solo concert, which is usually in the spring. We also perform in gigs around campus, so if you've ever seen us at Make It Miami, we like to perform by the Seal in Armstrong. We also perform around Oxford, all of this in a normal year, and we basically like to hop on any opportunities we can to perform in whatever way we can. We've performed at Christmas events in the Oxford community. We've also performed uptown before. So basically whatever we can get our hands on. We last year participated in ICCAs. It was our second year participating. Our first year we placed 4th in our region, and last year we placed 3rd, and we also won 2 awards. One for Outstanding Soloist and one for Best Choreography. So we were super, super proud of the hard work that we did, and we were really, really grateful to be recognized for that. In terms of upcoming projects, we are currently working on an album. So we have all of our 8 songs picked out. We've already learned about half of the album, and we are hoping to record in a safe way, probably by the end of January, kind of around when second semester starts. But of course, COVID will kind of determine, the realistic possibilities of doing that. But we will be recording an album this year, and hopefully it'll be out sometime probably in the summer, the fall of 2021. So we are really, really excited about that and working really, really hard. As far as the mission of our group goes, I think it is really just to, first and foremost, create excellent music. We are pretty selective. We always take, the best of the best. Our singers are so talented, so dedicated. But I think also, we strive to create an environment that is inclusive and accepting, and an environment where we get strong, talented women coming together and working together and becoming friends with each other, and basically just being there for each other. I always end up being best friends with the people in Trebs. They are really my favorite people in the world. So as far as our mission, obviously to create awesome music, but then also to create a positive social environment as well. In terms of type of music that we sing, we basically sing everything. A lot of a cappella is pop music. So we definitely sing a lot of pop music, but we actually are working, making a more intentional effort to sing more diverse music. So we're trying to get some artists of color in our repertoire. We're trying to sing more like R&B and like soul music. But we sing everything. And that's something I actually really love about Trebs, is that we're open to all types of music, and we all participate in the song selection process. So we get to, see what all of our different members are listening to and think would be good for us, and then we all get to pick. So it's really cool. We sing a lot of different things. Like I said before, we all end up being best friends. We have a lot of fun together. Outside of rehearsals, we try to have some social events. Obviously, right now it's kind of difficult, but we've been having Zoom socials, and they're always really fun. Even if some people can't come, like, it doesn't really matter who you're with in Trebs, because, you always have someone to talk to, and you always have a friend there. For audition information, we just finished auditions last month for this semester. Sometimes we have auditions in the spring semester. I'm not sure if we will this year. It kind of just depends on the year, but we always have auditions right at the start of fall semester, and we have all of that information on our website and our social media. So I think all of our social media is MU Troublemakers. We have a website, mutroublemakers.com. So all information about auditions or any sort of things that we're doing should be on there. We currently don't have upcoming events other than recording the album because of COVID. Singing events aren't sanctioned by the school at the moment, but we are hoping for that to change next semester, because we absolutely love performing and we love singing together. But yeah, like I said, our social media, MU Troublemakers. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We do have a TikTok that we are going to start using this year too. And then our website, like I said, mutroublemakers.com. You can find all the information there, even on the hub, if you want to look there. And it's super easy to contact us. All of our contact information is there too. So anyone can feel free to reach out. We are so happy to talk to anyone who's interested in the Troublemakers.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned, we've been here before. Why are we always stuck in running from the bullets? The bullets. We never learned, we've been here before. Why are we always stuck in running from the bullets? The bullets. Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the time. We gotta get away from here. We gotta get away from here. Just stop your crying, it'll be alright. They told me that the end is near. We gotta get away from here. We never learned, we've been here before. Why are we always stuck in running from the bullets? The bullets.
Next, Just Duet.
All right, so we are representatives of Just Duet, which is the only co-ed a cappella group on Miami's campus. So we have female and male identifying members. We are a really fun group. We sing all kinds of music, whether that be pop, kind of some more jazzy stuff. We like to really let our members pick the variety of songs that we sing because we're all so different. We all like very different types of music. We like to represent that in the music that we sing. And yeah, Jenna can talk a little bit about our past performances, our social media, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I am the PR and marketing director for Just Duet, and when I took over, my biggest goal really was to get our name out there because Just Duet, because we are the only co-ed group, I think not a lot of people really heard about us or knew about us, and since there's 2 female and 2 male, they did a really good job of pressing themselves and marketing themselves. And I think Just Duet, since we were the only one that's co-ed, our name on campus wasn't as prevalent and people didn't know us. So my biggest goal was to develop a brand for our group and also just getting more people to hear about us. So this year we had our auditions virtually, and usually we take anywhere. It really depends what we need. It also depends on the people we get to audition, but we've never had such success as we have this year, and we ended up taking 8 new members, so we're now sitting at 17, which is really awesome and puts us in an awesome position for next year, because usually groups like a cappella tend to be anywhere from 10 to wherever, really, so it just depends. So that's been a really awesome thing, really big success for us this year. Yeah, and for social media, I run all the social media accounts, so I run on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube is something we're really focusing on this year. So since we can't do concerts and performances, unfortunately, we are focused on doing virtual recordings. So actually, starting this weekend, we're very excited. We're going to be starting an at-home recording. So essentially, Emmett, he's the treasurer, he bought 2 microphones that plug into your computer. And so each one of our members will one by one record their part. And then at the end, the projects are basically going to look like a Zoom recording. Soul to Soul and Misfits did this wonderfully, and we wanted to model after them. So this is the project we're working on right now. And at the end of the semester, we're going to have 4 recordings done, right, Emmett?
Yeah, we should have, I believe, 4 done. We're starting our first one, like Jenna said, this week, and we're still waiting on one more song to be given to us by an arranger. But by the end of the semester, we hope to have 4 videos ready to be published on YouTube. So it would kind of replace kind of a concert, I guess you could say.
So yeah, we're just trying to focus on, instead of just waiting for opportunity to fall into our laps, because with the performing arts right now, that's just not really happening. We're deciding to create opportunity. So that's our biggest thing right now. And with the arts, I mean, with COVID, it's just really hard to find opportunities for groups and musicians to perform. So we just really wanted to make not only a great experience for us, but also we wanted to make an experience that was memorable and special for our new members, because each and every year when we get new members, we have all these traditions we do that are so fun and special to our group. And this year we really wanted to think about how can we make this year special for our 8 wonderful new members who we are so lucky to have. So that's really a big thing we're focusing on right now. And hopefully next semester, our next big project will be releasing a full-length album. So that's in the works right now. Obviously, we can't do everything like that in a studio with COVID. So virtual recordings are what we're focusing on right now. And yeah, and I'm just really focused on also creating merchandise for our group. We ordered some merchandise that I designed. And then, just constantly keeping a voice on social media and letting people know, hey, this is who we are and we're not going to stop. We're going to keep plugging along and keep doing what we can. So yeah, and I think we've been fortunate enough to meet some of our new members. We've been fortunate enough to hang out, and we did have a few outdoor rehearsals, socially distanced and under 10, so it was all guidelines, but now since it's colder out, we are doing virtual rehearsals. So we have been lucky to meet we've met almost all of our new members in person at one point or another. So we're very, very lucky to be able to have those relationships despite this crazy time right now.
Yeah. So we have just as kind of a wrap up, we wanted to kind of showcase one of the songs that we sang last year during the fall semester. This is Thunderclouds by LSD featuring soloist Haley Dumaresque, Reggie English, and remind me who the last one was, Jenna?
Miss Hannah Chauvin.
Oh, and Miss Hannah Chauvin. So Hannah Chauvin, Haley Dumaresque, and Randall English with Thunderclouds.
All I need is one. One old man is enough. Baby, you've got it wrong. Just turn your fears into trust. Trust where the love goes. When all is said and done, I'm gonna be stuck where the love goes. Put the running into one. Never met a girl like you trust. You say those words I can hate now. Our house is burning in your rays. Here in the ashes, your soul cries out. Don't be afraid of these thunderclouds. Oh no, these thunderclouds. Oh no.
All I need is love. All I need is a word. All I need is love. You turn out in the bird to word. Where did love go when all is said and done? Where did love go? You put the running into right.
Say those words I can hate now. Our house is burning, your racing house. Here in the ashes, your soul cries out. Don't be afraid of these thunderclouds. Oh no, these thunderclouds. Oh no.
All I need is one.
Next, Soul to Soul.
Alrighty, hi everybody. My name is Brandon Small and I am the president of Soul to Soul Acapella. I'm so excited to be talking about our group for a little bit. I'm also joined with our music director, Aiden, so I'll pass it over to him.
Hi everyone, I'm Aiden.
So Soul to Soul is one of the all-male a cappella groups on campus. It is a group that has existed for about 10 years now. The group size has actually gone down a little bit recently. So I'm a senior this year, and when I first joined, there were around 17 people in the group, and now we have 10. So the size really ranges from anything in between that. Yeah, and in terms of who actually constitutes the group, we are an all-male group. However, we would take anybody who could sing anything on the treble clef, so any like tenor voices, any bass voices. So we're pretty inclusive about that.
Yeah, so during normal times, we have a really robust performance schedule. So when I first joined the group, we would do a big fall concert, which is usually combined with the other groups in Hall Auditorium. Then we would also do a big winter concert at Hall Auditorium, usually a handful of other performances at Miami and off campus for different charities, nonprofits, like big kind of performances. We've performed at Cincinnati Reds games, handful of other things, and then we also do a big what we call a solo concert in the spring, where it's just our group and we do about 15-16 songs. Other than that, though, we love, of course, when things are normal, we do gigs at sororities, at other student orgs on campus and around the area.
Yeah. So our group actually is a little bit different from some of the other a cappella groups. We don't usually compete in ICCAs. We have in the past. I believe we placed like third or fourth, but recently we've just sort of been more focused on other things. For example, we just recorded an album this past winter, which we're really excited about, and then really just polishing our things. So we do a lot of stuff for ourselves and to have fun. But I think that ICCAs might be in the future. We'll see. Who knows?
I would love to do ICCAs, honestly. And
me too.
Even though we haven't really been focused on that, I don't take that for any lack of like musical competitiveness that our group does. I think that one thing that I love about Soul to Soul is that we do such like a diverse range and spectrum of genres. And we also do a ton of music that people would not expect from an all boys group. We're really pushing the bounds this semester. We, much to my excitement, we selected a Lady Gaga Chromatica medley to perform. And we also are kind of contrasting that with a handful of other songs. We're doing Proud Mary by Tina Turner. We're doing Long, Long Way From Home by Foreigner. I think we really, like, what sets our group apart, I think, is just the, like, diversity in terms of genre music and, like, era that we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that sort of speaks to, like, the mission of our group, right? Like, we want to be great musicians, but it's also a brotherhood. All of my best friends are in Soul to Soul. It's something that brings me so much joy. And yeah, I think that that's really reflected in our music. I mean, when you watch our videos, we just have a lot of fun. I'm thinking specifically of the Nick medley. Yeah, so it's just a really great time. And aside from making really great music, you also get to make really great friends. So
yeah, some of my like absolute best memories of the past couple years at Miami have been with Soul to Soul. In terms of our upcoming events, we really obviously right now are not performing live for anyone, but we are working on some recordings. We're working on a whole slate of songs this semester to hopefully get recorded. We're not entirely sure what that looks like, but once we do it, keep up with our social media to kind of see the products. We have our YouTube, I believe. If you just look up Soul to Soul with a 2 in the middle, you'll find it. Facebook is the same way. Our Instagram is Soul to Soul MU. And we also, last semester, which was really exciting for us, we launched a TikTok account, and we've been able to grow a pretty cool following on there. So our TikTok is just Soul to Soul. So if you're looking out for that, that'd be really cool to throw us a follow there. We have some more TikToks coming out soon.
Yeah. So we hope that some of you get involved. Auditions will likely be at the beginning of next semester in the winter. So we'll have more information about that on our social media, so follow us. So the song that we've chosen to suggest is Film Medley. We really like this song because there's no words in it at all. And it really kind of, it was the most difficult song I've ever had to learn at Miami. And I think it really just shows like the range of what we're capable of, and also how much fun we're able to put into the music that we make. So hope you enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
Zunda, dun digga zunda, dun digga zunda, digga zunda, dun digga zunda, digga da zunda, da digga gotta, 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 J, digga J J J, digga J J J, digga J J, digga
Next, Misfits.
My name is Grace Callahan, and I am the music director of the Miami Misfits. We are a small but mighty group of 14 women. We have so much fun together. I think that one of the things that makes our group really unique is that we are all such good friends. So we get to share love for each other and our collective love for music, which is such a special thing. And I know we all couldn't imagine our college experience without each other and without the super fun things we do. We have done several albums in the past, including Soul Revival, which is a full-length album that's on our Spotify under the Miami Misfits. And then we also have an EP that we released in 2019 titled Rumors, which was super fun. That was my first recording project in the group, and it was such an awesome experience. We love getting to record because we can have it forever, and we can share it with all of our friends and family and all of our amazing fans. We are actually recording this year as well. Thankfully, we have this opportunity because of awesome technology, and we have something to work towards with the cancellation of performances. So that's been super awesome. We are very excited for that. We have some songs that people will know. We don't want to reveal anything yet because we want it to be a surprise, and it'll probably come out either in the spring of 2021 or fall of 2021. So stay tuned for that. We're so excited. Our group as a whole, I would say our mission is to share our love for music, and also we strive to really make sure that our group dynamic is a positive thing. So we do a lot of bonding events, we do a lot of traditions and stuff like that. Every single year we go to Houston Woods and we get a cabin and we all sing and we talk and we have so much fun. We bring so much food and we just pig out and enjoy each other's company, and we also sing, so that's super fun. Hopefully we're going to get to be able to do that this year. It might have to be in the spring, but fingers crossed. We also hang out, I would say, at least once a week outside of rehearsal time. So we rehearse for 6 hours a week, 3 different days for 2-hour-long rehearsals, and then we spend a ton of time together outside of rehearsal, which is so fun. So sometimes it can be hard as music director to make sure that we're staying on task during rehearsal just because everyone wants to chat with each other, which is totally understandable, but we usually have to reserve that time outside of rehearsal. So we'll go out together, we'll have movie nights, we'll have wine nights, just so much fun. Whenever we go see each other, all of our housemates are always like, will you guys sing for us? Will you guys sing for us? It's so funny. So we have a lot of really awesome support. We typically sing a huge range of different genres. We definitely don't limit ourselves. For example, we've done country music, we've done pop music, we've done jazz music, we've done R&B music, we've done rock music. We've done some classics like You Give Love a Bad Name, which is super fun. So we love doing songs that people know, especially our parents. Our parents are always like, can you guys please do songs we know? So that's been super fun. We have auditions usually every fall and sometimes in the spring. Spring auditions are really dependent upon whether or not we need more people in the group, honestly. And right now, with everything that's happening, we probably won't have spring auditions just because it's difficult with all of the restrictions of being in person, and Zoom auditions are they're not the same. But we did get 3 incredibly talented freshmen who auditioned via Zoom. And they're amazing, and we've really tried to make an effort to make sure that they feel welcomed into the group the same as everybody else. So that's been awesome. We're so excited to have them. Upcoming events, we are just really kind of working on this recording. I mean, I've been working on scheduling everything and making sure that we can do it safely and in smaller groups. So the good thing about recording is that only 2 people need to be recording at a time, and then it can all be layered on top of each other. So it's a very nice way to socially distance ourselves while also getting to do what we love. And recording is such an exciting opportunity for us. We are on Instagram and Facebook and Spotify and iTunes under the Miami Misfits. Go check out our music. We would love if you were able to listen to us. And we hope to see you at future concerts when we get to be back in person. Thank you all so much.
Heart, it was in the cards. I will be burning for you. It's like a forest fire, no way to stop and no we're in too deep. Lying here right next to you, and the love's a losing hand, but I want both of those hands on me. Oh, I don't have to sleep. I'm a beautiful wreck, baby. And I feel like I've been losing my mind. I don't know what you've done to me. Oh, I don't want to leave, 'cause I'm falling for you recklessly. And I feel like I've been losing my mind again. beautiful wreck, a beautiful wreck, baby. Black roses alive inside my hands, and it's so bizarre. It's an old story. There's no harmony, no without the heart. And baby, I'm burning for you. It's like a forest fire, no way to stop it, no way to leave. Lying here right next to you. I know love's a losing hand, but I want both of those hands on me. I don't have to sleep, I'm a beautiful wreck, baby. And I feel like I've been losing my mind. I don't know what you've done to me. Oh, I don't want to leave, 'cause I'm falling for you recklessly. And I feel like I've been losing my mind again. I'm your beautiful wreck, baby. Oh, beautiful wreck. I'm your beautiful wreck, baby. Follow me on this fire trail, your body on my climb. Feeding on happy accidents, so we stay up all night. Follow me on this fire trail, your body on my glide. So don't kiss me goodbye. Don't have to sleep, I'm a beautiful wreck, baby. And I feel like I've been losing my mind. I don't know what you've done to me. Oh, I don't want to leave, 'cause I'm falling for you recklessly. And I feel like I've been losing my mind again. I'm your beautiful wreck, baby.
Next, the Cheesies.
Hello, we are the Cheesies a cappella group from Miami University. My name is Caleb Orr, past president of the group.
And my name is Austin Teagarden, current music director of the group for 3 years.
The size of our group is about 15 to 17. We usually range into that, making up tenors and basses with an added vocal percussion.
We are an all-male a cappella group, and we do have some very interesting, notable past performances. Just 2 years ago, we were invited to sing for the inauguration of Mike DeWine at the state capitol, which was really great. Additionally, we've done a few tours around Ohio and always perform with the Glee Club whenever possible.
We have a few upcoming projects coming up within the next year. We're actually releasing a holiday EP coming up this winter, as well as a full album in the spring. And some of the past projects that we've had have been working with other groups from around the country, as well as previous albums and EPs.
Our mission as a group is to bring new music into the Miami Men's Glee Club. When the Cheesies were created in 1989, which makes us the longest continuously running a cappella group on campus, we were created as almost just a way for 5 of the guys in the group to just have fun. They all walked out there, they sang For the Longest Time and other silly songs just as part of the intermission in the Glee Club concert. And I believe that we embody that same energy to this day.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun when we get to practice, perform, and just be around each other. The group that we have is a really close-knit ensemble that hangs out outside of rehearsals, and truly close friends. Auditions happen every fall and spring. All you need to do is be a member of the Men's Glee Club to be able to audition, and we'll take that from there. Some upcoming events that we have going on is the Glee Club Fall Concert is actually on November 13th. That's a Friday at 5:30. It'll be live streamed over our Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. If you're interested in hearing the Cheesies as well as the Glee Club, let us know and hit up Facebook.
something important that we feel should be said is that the Cheesy's acapella group is actually a fully functioning part of the Miami Men's Glee Club. So if you would like to audition for the Cheesies, which we obviously highly encourage, you will first need to be a part of the Men's Glee Club. And those auditions are at the start of each semester, fall and spring. And then we have auditions just a week later.
Great. And our social media plugs are at @the_cheesies on Instagram and Facebook, as well as cheesies.acapella@gmail.com if you want to email us. Other than that, thank you very much for having us, and see you next time.
Weep for yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion, man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Break yourself and rake yourself, take all the courage you have left and waste it on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? Tremble for yourself, my man, you know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion, man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your bonnet stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, or I'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I? Didn't I, my dear?
Thank you for listening to this episode of Maneuvering Music. We've certainly enjoyed exploring the world of MU a cappella today, and we hope you can see how amazing and diverse our a cappella scene is on campus. A special thanks to Troublemakers, Soul to Soul, Just Duet, Misfits, and Cheesies for appearing on today's episode and allowing us to take a look into their world. Also, thanks to the groups for providing us with recordings of their performances. The music featured in today's episode has been Elegy No. 1 by Franz Liszt, performed by Mauro Tortorelli on violin and Costantino Catena on piano. We would like to thank them for allowing the use of their beautiful recording in this podcast. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. My name is Carrie Sullivan, and this has been Maneuvering Music at Miami University.